Hey everyone, it's the Fine Touch Detailing Garage, and we're going to start this video in the disassembly process. So as you can see, we've already taken out all the seats and everything like that. This vehicle had standing water underneath the carpet. Now, looking at it right now, even though you're looking at the before, you don't really see the standing water as an issue. But at the end of the day, we did have to disassemble this vehicle because there was quite a bit of water trapped underneath the carpet, specifically the underlayment. So you're gonna see that here in this video. So again, even though you guys saw that the carpet really didn't look that wet, you can wring out the carpet on the bottom. And that underlayment or insulator pad that's on the bottom side of the carpet, I say this in a lot of videos, but it really just acts as a sponge and it wicks a lot of water throughout the vehicle. And you can see how much water retention it really has, to where I could push on the carpet and I don't really notice that there's standing water underneath it, but you can see how saturated that underlayment is underneath. So in cases like this, of course, we want to disassemble. We want to make sure it's bone dry, wiping down the subframe with a germicidal cleaner and using an enzyme cleaner on the backside of the carpet or that underlayment, as well as extracting the bottom side to make sure that we're promoting a very, very thorough dry. After that, it is fully dry and wiped down. We reassemble the carpet, put it back into place, and then reassemble the seats. Usually during this process, we're throwing our ozone machine in the vehicle so that way it can ozone overnight, usually the day that we're trying to dry the vehicle. That's just another mechanism to make sure we are encapsulating the interior with O3, which is going to make it oxygen deficient on the inside of the vehicle. Why that's important is mold, bacteria, and mildew, they need oxygen to live and survive. So it's our method to try to kill those mold spores that are behind the dash or behind the panels, potentially even the headliner, right? So even though everything gets touched on the surface, we also ozone overnight. Client was not happy, to say the least, that we had a standing water issue. They were planning on doing a standard mold remediation. Typically that price point is $500 to $600. This one was a lot more than that, unfortunately, but typically even the disassemblies do not exceed $1,200 with our shop, at least, with the work that we've seen. But as you can see, the vehicle turned out great. It was looking much better. And then priority one, it was completely bone dry for the client and mold free. So that way their family could use this. So if this is something that you're coming across, especially this season, going into the spring, this time of year in Oregon, we're doing a lot of these services, making sure we're removing mold or mildew out of cars, and feel free to call if you're looking for an estimate. Hope you guys enjoyed this video though, and we will see you next time.